Every great B2C business wants to do more market research. Every Dragon's Den pitch starts with, we did some research, and every Shark Tank presentation starts with, we have a unique view of the market and that's why we built this product. Every big company says, we have a specific opportunity we're going after because the data and the trends and our market tells us to do it. Every B2C company needs to do this more, and it's here at Attest that we're making that possible for far more things, for far more people, and that's a really fun thing to do. So the point I decided to start the business was, I realized that all of my heroes, the people that I really admired, were people who'd started things, people who'd built a company from scratch, people who'd taken a really big problem opportunity and actually gone after it and addressed it. And the more time passed, the more I realized I wasn't doing that. I was doing really cool work, advising big companies and CEOs and chairs of large organizations on these really valuable things, but I'd never really done it for real. And I sort of felt compelled both by the problem being a science and a business problem that really fascinated me, but also the desire to actually do something about it practically. And I could see not only the business opportunity, but more importantly, the opportunity to really help so many clients crack their biggest business problems and put some data and inputs and certainty and ideas where there was nothing before. And I thought there's kind of a sense of obligation here. And as the ideas grew and grew, that sense of obligation to actually do something about it grew and grew. And I thought, here's something I've always wanted to do, and there's no time like now. So go after it. And that was really the genesis moment. Originally, I was a scientist. I worked in genetics, ecology, animal behavior, parts of what's now called synthetic biology. And that means I have a big personal passion for empiricism, using data to make decisions, following threads of ideas and hypotheses and trying to fit it all together. Hence some of the things that we do here at Attest. So how did I come up with the name Attest? It's a bit silly, really. I thought of a whole bunch of different names. I'm really into animals and marine life and animal behavior. And there are particular animals that I really admire. Famously, one of them is the mantis shrimp, and so we were very nearly Odontodactylus scirillus technologies, which is the Latin name for a mantis shrimp, which I'm pretty sure would not have been a good domain name, and I thought Attest is a great name. I also really enjoy wordplay in my spare time, bit of a hobby. Attest, when you attest to something in a court of law, it's the ultimate form of attestation. It's something you really believe, it's something that's really valid, it gives you a feeling of confidence and a removal of doubt. When you attest to something, it's like the greatest form of quality of input that you can give. And I thought that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create that sense of quality input for our clients, for big decisions from the target market they care about. Then the wordplay element comes in. So we do tests and they are online at Test. Everything you do is also a test. There's a couple of other wordplay elements in there that are a little bit more convoluted and confusing, maybe only make sense to me. But put that together, the word Attest really means something that stands for quality, power, simplicity, and authenticity, but a sense of a gift to our clients, because that's what we want to do. And then the wordplay is kind of what made it stick. What does the future for us hold? Our opportunity is so vast, we've barely scratched the surface yet. There's so many things that we could do. Our product and what we deliver to our clients, we know should be everywhere. The destination is when someone in a factory in Indonesia who's trying to export to Canada, but has never been to Canada, doesn't understand Canadians, realizes, 1, I wish I knew these Canadians better. 2, because if I did, I would be able to make better things for them. 3, I can actually do something about that, and I'm gonna go and do that because I should. It would be more valuable if I did. 4, they've heard of Attest, just open up their laptop and they can start acting upon that right now. And 5, they realize that the Stanley Cup final ice hockey is 3 weeks away, and what I need to do is print 100,000 Vancouver Canucks This Is Our Year shirts. And if that's happening, we're probably in more than 50 countries. Our product works in more than 100 languages. Our product is so simple that this person who has no idea what market research is, they wish they knew more about Canadians, can just so simply find out this thing that transforms their business in just a few moments and just a few clicks. That's impact. And so when I think about the future, it's about those types of things happening. But if that's happening, a lot of good things have happened along the way.